One thing that I have always noticed is that the cast of the MCU have always had a lot of fun and a lot of laughter and always look really happy in interviews for the MCU movies. But since Brie Larson, who plays the character Captain Marvel, has appeared last minute on the scene, she's been ruffling a lot of feathers. So tonight what I am going to be doing is I am going to be showing proof and discussing that it's definitely not the norm. They're far from the norm at these interviews that have been coming out lately of the cast of Avengers Endgame. So let's just get this video started this evening, guys. Here we go. We're gonna just jump straight on in, mind the pun. Jump Ant-Man, with Paul Rudd and Jeremy Renner, who of course plays Hawkeye, with a really pleasant, funny, you know, having a laugh interview of them two together.
Captain Marvel being the first female
here we go.
superhero to smash over $1 billion in the box office. I mean, she is the most powerful in the universe, right?
Right on.
More powerful than...
Don't ask me. But yes, I would say yes.
I saw the movie.
Yes,
I would say, yeah, she's not one to be. You don't want to mess with Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's also, you know, I mean, I got to star opposite Evangeline Lilly, who's
She's
also
awesome.
another
She's awesome.
butt-kicking
She's awesome.
superhero too.
But Brie was pushing a Jeep in her training for Captain Marvel. What did you guys do this around training-wise? Did you up your
I
game?
had a lot of naps between my stretches.
Stretches?
Stretching
That's
and
it.
napping.
Stretches and naps.
You got to stay limber. That's important.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I was gonna.
Now I'm gonna wear my jeans again. This is my second pair.
Today?
Yeah.
You gotta stop.
They're not lunch-proof. They're not lunch-proof pants.
He's more flexible than his jeans.
Oh my goodness. But
That's
after
saying a lot.
That
After
is saying
Coming
a
from
lot.
a guy like you.
Thank you.
After this amount of time of doing these films, though, do you still have to stay in a particular sort of shape, diet plan when you're coming
A-shape.
back?
A-shape.
A-shape?
Any shape
Any
works.
shape. Well, you got to wear a pretty snug outfit.
Yeah.
You like Spanx though.
How many pairs?
I
Superhero Spanx.
yeah, you kind of have to, you know, stay at least within striking distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're filming them, it's a strike that thing, attack that thing.
Well, there's like a level you have to
Like a scorpion.
uphold, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever skin shows, you gotta just make sure it's in shape.
Just those bits
So I
of
always
skin.
ask, what's my costume look like? I'm like, okay, great. I don't have to lift weights.
I work at, and I did all of that. I would do the weights and the
So, you can tell, you know, the cast usually would always be so happy and bubbly and funny and having a lot of banter, and it's none of that in any way would come across as someone's trying to, you know, get a dig in or say something or whatever. Like, you could even tell there they didn't want to turn around and say, oh yeah, you know, Brie Larson is wonderful, but they didn't do it to the point where it sounded like really sarcastic in a rude way. You know, it was really funny. Like, Jeremy Renner was just like, don't ask me, you know, but he didn't turn around and say, no, you know, Thor's stronger or something like that. You know, they were really professional about it, but they were funny about it at the same time. So, you know, this is what I'm trying to say, guys. It is just, it's just so odd to me. Now, the next video that I want to show, I'm not going to show the whole thing, but so many people have been asking me to do a reaction to Jeremy Renner and Brie Larson, but I'm just going to show a small clip to prove my point for tonight's video, for this evening's video, which is basically, let's see the difference here with Brie Larson and Jeremy Renner, and watch the difference, his whole mannerism, his whole body. I'm going to go straight ahead and show just a small clip of this, but basically the interviewer asked if you could, you know, have any superhero power and use it in the real world, what would it be? And this was the response.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
I like flight. I like anybody could fly.
Flying.
Fly
I know
is
Captain
cool.
Marvel
It'd
can
be fun.
fly. I
That'd be
feel
fun.
like I'd probably fly just
I'd like to
because
do that.
I like to travel and it seems like it'd be a lot easier.
So here's the thing. Brie Larson always answers her questions as though she is actually 100% Captain Marvel, not as Brie Larson. You know, if that had been me and I was asked that question, if you could use any superhero power, I wouldn't be thinking in my mind, okay, I'd want to do something that my character in the movie could do. I would probably want to think of something, you know, different and unique, you know, and he looked so awkward, like beyond awkward, and people have been saying this to me. Please react to it. It's so cringy. It's one of the worst interviews I've seen of Brie Larson. He doesn't want to be in that room. He really doesn't, and he doesn't look happy. He looks sad, he looks down, he looks... This is what I'm saying. That's why I've titled this video this. Looks like he is dying inside. It is so sad to watch, guys. Something very interesting that I want to show you, but I'll have to show you on my phone actually near the end of this video, because it's like over 30 minutes long, the original video, so there's no way I'm going to download that, honestly, guys. And then I'll just kind of show you a part of it, but it's something really important. And what I want to show you now is just, I'm sure you've seen this a million times, but just the annoyed looking face of poor Chris Hemsworth.
There's no competition for me because I'm the strongest, so it's just kind of like a different...
Well, you should let her think that, but yeah.
It's not. As
You
I've
are.
said before, it's not. It's just a fact. It's not a personal opinion.
No,
and it's
no,
not
no.
a reflection on what you can't do, but it is also kind of a reflection on all that you
It's
can't do.
just that you're just not that strong. But she's really smart, and you know. But should we have a fight?
And she can eat
I
bacon
feel like we're
nobody's
fighting right
business.
now. I think it's been an all-day thing.
The video that I want to show you now that I was talking about is a video of Brie Larson that actually said something that I'm not surprised about, but she literally knew nothing about Endgame, and she really doesn't really know anything about her character at all, and this proves it. And I want to show the evidence, because she said, oh, Carol Danvers is stronger than ever in this movie Endgame. And, you know, however long, you know, we haven't seen her between her origin story and now, however long from her origin story and now.
Carol is stronger than ever, more embodied than ever. She's been learning how to do stuff for, you know, however long that we haven't seen her between her origin story and now. And she's ready. She's matured. And the team needs her.
So yes, that was her admitting that she doesn't know anything about her character Captain Marvel, but every time she's asked a question as herself as an actress, as Brie Larson, and to give her, you know, 2 cents on something, she answers it like she's Captain Marvel, the superhero. Do you know what? It is hilarious. You know, she's given me laughter, she's given me entertainment. So what we can take away from this video, guys, is that Brie Larson is still a silly woman. You know, she's still condescending, and she is sucking the fun out of this for the actual Avengers. And, you know, the people who have been building these movies for pretty much now going into Endgame 11 years, since Iron Man back in 2008. And it should be their time to shine. You know, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr. have all been working so hard all these years. And, you know, if that was me coming in as a newbie, regardless of when she recorded that movie, she should be I would be saying to myself, yeah, but my movie Captain Marvel was only out 4 weeks before the movie Endgame, so I need to just let, as much as I want to go on and be nice and be kind, and if people want to, you know, meet me as fans, whatever, that's great, and I'll answer all the interviewers' questions in the press conferences and yada yada, but I am going to say as little as possible, and I'm going to be so humble because it's their moment. And I am not going to say anything to make it look like I'm being, you know, upper class or looking down at the other cast members, even if she actually thinks that she is the most, you know, super powerful person in the whole entire universe. Why can't she just even pretend? She's supposed to be an actress. I mean, she's supposed to have won this Oscar for the movie Room. So can she not just sit in the room and just shut her goddamn mouth? Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. I mean, like, actually, no, hold on a minute. I'm just going to say something here. Do you know what it's kind of like? The band Queen, who I absolutely love, right? One of my favourite bands. My favourite band is actually Guns N' Roses, but I love Queen, right? Imagine if Freddie Mercury had been replaced after, like, say, 10 or 11 years or something after, you know, he was in the band Queen. And some, like, you know, wannabe love themselves came along and pretending they were all that and everything. Answer this question. Would you be annoyed? People just aren't getting it. And if you're not getting it, just go away. You know, go away either further, faster, go away quicker. That is all I am going to say, and I will see you all in my next video, and thank you so much for all the support. You guys are like the best. Thank you so much. I am beyond grateful and blessed. My subscribers are freaking awesome. Love every single one of you. Some people make me laugh so hard, it's unbelievable. Some of my subscribers. Keep it coming, keep it coming. And if anybody leaves something really stupid, feel free to, you know, say something stupid back. You have my permission. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you all in my next video. And until my next video, don't forget that the force will be with you always.